is a fucking thing again? Oh, it's live right now. What's up, everybody? I just want to go live for a minute. I've got to turn my phone sideways. Dodging the bombers. They're always working here. See the truck? They got so many of their own toys at this place. When there's a breakage in the line or something, they got those guys working on it. They got all the toys, man. So they're out here fixing today. They're out here fixing I don't know, putting shut off valves or something in the park. So I believe or something like that to keep the whole park from not shutting down when they have a water crisis. Which I think that's what they're doing. They're trying to achieve that. So I'm in the small, by the bigger pool. This is our bigger pool right here. And I don't do lives on a regular basis, so you never know. There's a shower room. You shower before you get in the pool here. That's a game room, painting, card room for the, like wherever they play those card games. The fitness room, the jacuzzi. Other side right now. Well, they were playing volleyball over there, but I don't hear them anymore, so I don't know what time is it. I think they play until 11. It's 10:30, so they're probably playing volleyball. But yeah, you can move here. It's not too expensive, everybody. It really isn't. I mean, it is and it isn't. But if you live in California or Southern California, you know how much money it costs to live in a park like this. I mean, in Southern California. I mean, there was a time I was paying almost like $2,500 a month rent, dude, for a place. And I don't pay nowhere near that for here. So there's that. It's probably like $1,000 a month with bills and everything here. And rent. So it's not terrible. And it is a 55 and over park, so there's that. Got my Fitbit watch, which keeps track of my swimming, my laps, my walking. It's been nice trying to get in shape. I feel so much better than like when I miss it for a couple days. I start to get I start to feel the pain, so I'm always back in here. So I don't do too many live streams. No job, buddy. Oh God, you guys just never stay away. That's so funny. It's okay though. I mean, everybody's got their life and they live it any way you want. It just took me a minute to realize that you can't change people. People are always going to be the way they want. The only people that can change is themselves. No job, buddy. No, I don't do that. Why would I do that, dude? I got restrooms right here. All right here. Right. Children probably do that stuff. I don't do that. I bet you some adults do that shit, though, huh? You know, and be truthful about it. Because this pool gets pretty packed in the wintertime. You can't move around in it. No job, buddy. I just got in the pool, though, so. And they got changing rooms and shower rooms right there, restrooms right there. They got a laundromat over there. There. Try to turn you around my phone without getting it wet. That's cheap. They got the laundromats right there. They got the one, and they're only $1.50 to wash your clothes here, which isn't terrible. I haven't used them yet because I got a washing machine, but I gotta be washing some comforter here pretty soon. The comforters over there. Probably, man. Probably. Probably. You know, I was in here 2 days ago, 3 days ago. So yeah, I was cleaning that day too. Plus, you know, I got the shower at the house. So sometimes I get in that shower like every day. But sometimes I only go in there once a day instead of twice a day. So yeah, I can be a little dirty. That's true. I like you guys though. So you guys, you always give me the views. Give me the views. Thank you. So I can turn that negative into a positive. That's what I've been trying to do with my life lately. Oh, that's right on my nuts. That's nice. I love it. Drink plenty of water out here. It's 100 and something right now. Had a Gatorade in there. Some people put salt. I just put a little bit of Gatorade, mix it in with the water because of the sugar and the salt in the Gatorade. Got to be careful. I'm down like 28 pounds, everybody. Been doing good. There's 34 people in here. Jesus Christ, what just happened? 34. Who shared what? Thank you. And 34 likes. Yeah, this is where I live. This is my pool right now. There's a lot of people who live here, but this is my pool right now. That's so funny. So, ever since I've been working out in this pool, because I don't know, for you guys who don't know, I have incurable cancer. I have no breast cancer, which metastasized to my lungs. So, I was just sitting in the house every day doing all this shit, and once I started working out in this pool and started using the gym, utilizing the gym and the pool, the fatigue isn't as bad. So that's a cool thing. No, that's a real thing. Remember, I showed you guys the proof on my old channel, and I gave you guys the paperwork, and you guys, he doctored it. And then I gave you the interview with my doctor, because my doctor let me do the interview with him, and you said I staged that. So, yeah. You can't, see, somebody like you, I can't, no matter what I do, you're always going to say the opposite. No matter what kind of proof I show you, you're always going to show the opposite. I mean, it don't matter. You're always going to do the opposite of what, even if you have the proof in your hand, showing that I have cancer, no job, buddy. You're going to sit there and say, no, he doesn't have it. So, and I've learned to overcome that, and it doesn't bug me no more. It's okay. You're watching me. You're typing in my chat. That helps the algorithm. So it's okay, negative or not. It's okay. I don't care. You think, though, after all these years, I mean, when I quit watching all you guys, I mean, for years, 4 or 5 years, to go after people for the same thing for 4 years. No new story, no new shit, the same thing. It's so weird to me. And that's weird to me now. Why? Like, good job, buddy, his wife thing. You guys been going after that guy for, what, 4 years on the same subject? How boring. How boring. Jesus Christ. But you know what? I got to give you guys one. People keep coming back and watching it, though, don't they? They always come back and watch it. And they'll always argue about it till the end. And that was me. Hey, everybody. Don't be me. No. Don't be Meth Mac. Don't be this guy. The purple-headed, retarded guy. Don't be him. All the names they give me. I mean, people fucking like worship you or like in whatever way it may be when they got a little hacky sack doll of you in their house. That's crazy shit. Oh my God. I thought about it though for a minute, like taking that idea that person made the hacky sack of me, a little missing tooth. And I thought about, wow, that's a good idea. She had a good idea. Maybe I should put that on my channel and sell those. And someone's all, no, you shouldn't do that. Because then, she's just going to take the credit for it. That's the whole idea. She gave me the idea. I ran with it, and I made money off it. Thank you, 33rd. Thank you. But I get it now. I get it now. That's how you guys are. That's what your channel's about. That's what your channel's always been about. You don't care if the person's right or wrong. You do it for entertainment. You do it to get a reaction. And that's what kind of content you have. And it took me a very long time to understand that shit. But that's exactly what you have. That's your content. You know, I can't tell you what to do or how to act or be good or be mean. Shit. I'm not trying to have original idea. I wasn't trying. My channel was Wake and Bake. And then I did a little bit of traveling. Then I did Slab City. My channel isn't a channel about one specific topic. It has never been that way. I never said it was. I am all over the place. I'm just documenting my life. It's just my channel of what I go through in life. In the beginning, it was Wake and Bakes, and it was building camps in Slab City. Then I bought property in New Mexico. Was going to go up there and build a camp up there. Then I found I had COPD in the lungs with my nodules that were cancerous in the lungs. It was at 8,700 feet, so that's a lot. So I decided to stay here in Cali, and now I'm here at a resort. Who knows for how long? You know, maybe 2 or 3 years, maybe a year. Maybe I'll pack up and go to my property. I don't know. My channel isn't specifically one subject or one thing. It's multiple things. Just like your guys' subject. Your guys' subject is trolling people, and that's okay. You know, I didn't see that like that before, and you know that shit. You guys you got me for a long time, dude. Remember how mad I used to get? God damn, dude, I ruined. You guys, when I first came to Slab City, you guys were having those bets on me. You guys still owe me money because I survived. I made it there for so long. Remember that when Dog Lips is alive, Salty Pickle used to hang around in that chat. And actually, Salty Pickle is the first person that's ever doxed my address when he was running around with Dog Lips. Rest in peace, Dog Lips. You know, I hung around Dog Lips for a minute. You guys remember that? I don't remember if we did a live stream or not. But yeah, he came and he picked me up when I was at Denise's camp for a minute right in that area, and he picked me up. And we drove around for a while, but then he wanted me to start lying to my friends about who he was. I don't care what you motherfuckers say. I'm not gonna do that for anybody. I don't need to lie for fucking people I don't know. I'm not that small. 6 people in my life, this is amazing. You didn't meet him. Sure I did. There's a video of it. Somewhere. I met him, and then he brought me to, what's his name? Ricky James and Slabs. The guy who has the gift shop when you're pulling into Slab City. He introduced me to that guy. Ricky James or something. He's a hell of a guitar player. And Dog Lips, he got the guy to play us a concert, dude. Dog Lips did that. There's got to be a video of it somewhere. Because that's the day me and Dog Lips hung out. And like a month and a half, no, I guess maybe it was longer than that. And he had that fucking fallout with fucking Alien. Whatever happened to that guy? You guys know? You guys on the 33rd know whatever happened to that guy? Whatever happened to Alien, dude? He's like gone, man. I guess they beamed him up to outer space. He was a trippy dude. I met him too. He was my neighbor when I was at Rabbit Side for a long time. I remember one time, like when I first moved to Rabbit Side, and I parked there in my motorhome, and all of a sudden I hear a big car, boom! I mean, it was fucking loud. I thought somebody fucking blew up a car outside my house, because, you know, they do that out there sometimes. And it was Alien. He threw one of those green canisters, propane canisters, inside a fire, and I guess that's how he always started his burn pile. You know, that fucking thing, it was so loud, dude. That guy was so crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I think some of you guys out there on the 33rd, if you ever would have met Alien, not all you guys, but you can tell which one of you guys are fucking, like, you can be down to earth kind of fucking people, you know, not negative all the time. I think a couple of you guys would love that guy. He was a trip, dude. He was a fucking trip, and he'd come up with the best ideas, dude. He had that, you know, you guys remember when he had his little thing there, the dome? And he made that, he took that 350-gallon tank, cut the top off, and he put those fish in there to feed on his dry skin and shit. And he had the bubbles in there to keep the mosquitoes off. And then that time he was huffing that gas. He told me he did that because he knew you guys would go crazy on that shit. But who knows, right? Alien was a nut, man. He was a fucking nut. At least I've had some fun experiences there. Because you guys know on the 33rd, you guys know people that have terrible experiences there. So, I feel so much better. I count my calories, everybody. I do. I'm losing weight. I eat better. You know, I don't eat better all the time. I eat a lot better than I did a year ago, though. I don't keep sugar in my fucking house. Except for creamer. I keep creamer in my house because I need creamer for my coffee in the morning. Gotta have that creamer. And then my brother came by and visited, and he brought all these fucking cookies and shit in this key lime plastic. Dude, you can't bring that to my house. And he leaves it there, so it's gonna end up in the trash can in about a week. Unless one of my friends come by, so I force it down their throats here. Eat it. Eat it, you youngins. You know? A lot of people hang around with her in their 40s and shit, so they're young. They still got that body to eat that nasty ass food. So I'm just walking around the pool today. I wasn't going to do a live stream since nobody's out here but me. You know, why not? Hey, you guys ever use these? I got these bone condensing headphones right here. They're great for the water. What did you just say? I can't see it. I miss it. I come over here to the shady spot. It's fucking bad out here. I'm blind as hell. Oh, I know who this is. I know. Oh, I got friends. I got a lot of friends. It's just my friends have been busy. They don't sit in their basements on computers all day. They work. You know, they're not retired or whatever. So they got to work to survive. So you know, it gets boring sometimes. And you know, to be fair about this whole situation right here is, you know, I post my life and things I go through, and you know how cancer affects me and the moods and shit. And to be fair, I don't. If this is who I think it is, I don't know why we just don't make up and just end this fucking stupid quarrel thing. But I don't never see you out and about either. Personally, I'm not trying to talk shit, but you know, we're old, man. I don't do that shit. We grew up fucking. You're like a what, year older than me or year younger? I think older. We've been through this shit. We don't need to prove nothing to nobody no more. Fuck everybody. I'm happy where I'm at, dude. You know, I've learned. I had quarrels with you guys for like 4 or 5 years, you know. I've made mistakes in life and I said dumbass shit here and there. But, you know, at least I own up to it. You know, liar. Yeah, I do. I have mental illness. You didn't know that? Isn't that why you come back and watch me every single fucking time? Comment, you guys do live streams about me and shit, because I give you guys entertainment. Don't matter what kind of entertainment it is. You take it however you want. You still come back every time. You know, I don't go watch you guys no more. I don't go watch this shit. I don't need to go to your channels no more. You know, I finally realized what it was about and what you guys are about. You're about trolling people and trying to get under their skin. That's what you do. You want to get a reaction. You want your name said. You know, like... You know, that's not true though. You know, you used to have a thing. If this is you used to have a thing where if somebody said your name, you know, and I understood that. You had that, and then, you know, and that name would just come out, and then you guys would make actual videos on it. He said my name. That tells a lot about who you are. Right? I mean, if that's not wanting attention more than anything, then I don't know what is. But I'm kind of glad we're having this conversation right now. I'm kind of enjoying this. I'm just chill with it, you know. You know, you can think I'm a liar. You can think all that. It's okay. You're a human being, and you have that motherfucking freedom of speech and your opinion. That's okay that you think that. Even though you've seen all the proof and all that, it's okay. And you know, if this is who I think it is, I don't know, you know, but you're good at researching, good at figuring shit out. Imagine if you could put that in a positive manner. I mean, seriously, because you know, like I know, there's some really bad people out there, and you're really good at what you do, and you're going after fucking people that really I don't give a fuck no more. But you know, you go after the same old people. You might be able to make a fucking difference. I mean, really. I've talked about people about this offline, and the skills that some of you guys have on that side about researching shit. I mean, you could get famous, man. There's some fucking people out there that go after the real people, the bad people that are real. Because if I was real and all that, you would have proved it already. You would have said, hey, look at this, but you didn't, But you got those skill sets to go after the fucking real fucking people. Because you do it just to fuck with me. You know it. You know why you do it. You do it to try to get under my skin. But, I don't know. Mental illness is a bitch, ain't it? Because I know you deal with it. I deal with it. So many of us deal with that fucking shit, We all deal with that shit. Some of us are worse than others. Some of us, you got the depression, you got the anxiety, you got schizophrenia, you got all sorts of shit, And maybe this is your way of venting. I don't know. But you could really, seriously, you do got a pretty good skill set. When I first met you, I don't know. See bad things ended up like they did. I guess it did. That's just how life is sometimes. But you weren't a bad person. We went our separate ways and shit happened. Things were said and people were pissed. I get that. I don't care anymore though. I forgive you. I don't care. Take it however you want. That's the thing. If you ever get cancer and you really get it and people call you liars, you won't care no more. After a while, you'll start to care is because you'll start seeing things different because you don't know how long you got, dude. And my medicine's working really well right now. Well, there'll be a time when you guys will be happy and that downfall, that bad part happens when shit starts to go downhill. I'm grateful it's not. I'm not on chemo and I don't get radiation and hooked up to a machine like my friend does that I hang out with down at the bar sometimes. He gets radiation. He's got 6 more treatments of that shit, and it fucks him up. Now, my heart goes out to those guys. That's tough. That's not easy, dude. I got incurable, so eventually I'm gonna die sooner or later. So, they can give me all the radiation and chemo they want, but it won't cure because it's already spread. But now I was tripping about it at first too when I first found out that shit. To me, when I found out it was in other parts of my body, I said all over my body because I don't know if you guys got family that'll be right there by your side, but my family's like tough and old school and grew up in the 60s, 70s. Nobody really needs to be by your side. That's just the way it is. They will get around when they're done working. That's life. And truthfully, from watching you guys for years, when I was watching you all the time, I didn't see you with too many fucking family members either. I don't think I've seen any of you motherfuckers with family members. So shh on that. I know. But like you said, I think it was you who also spoke of giving out too much information. And when you have a person like you in the community, a person like you that's really good at what you do, you run with that shit. I never understood why you never used that for like a more, I don't know. You don't have to use it for negative shit. You use it for positive shit. Unless in your head you really, really think I don't have cancer. Because you are mentally ill. I can see you start to believe your own thoughts. So, because there is that out there. That's out there. And you may not be able to help that. And I see that now. I can't, when I don't take my medication and shit, my mental illness can get the best of me. And I don't know if you guys have noticed a change in my attitude with everybody and everything, but it helps. So I just learned I can't change everybody, man. And you're gonna go after me and you're gonna say for years and years and years that Mac doesn't have it, Mac doesn't have it, Mac doesn't have it, Mac doesn't have it, Mac doesn't have it. Mac beats his dogs, Mac beats his dogs, Mac beats his dogs. Even though my dog goes to the vet a lot, dude. So especially Cheese. We're going down to Mexico pretty soon here, me and Cheese dog. We got a good doctor down there. I get the same medicine in Mexico than I do in California. I pay $100 for Cheese's medicine here in California. Actually $200 because both of them was $100 each. In Mexico, I get 3 months worth of is one medicine for $100, and then 3 months of the other medicine for $50. Same ingredients, everything. And Dodgers are so much cheaper. So. And Piglet loves the pool. Everybody, it's so fun. It's so adorable. I got him this little pool, and he loves that fucking pool. You know, he'll hop in there every once in a while by himself, and then sometimes he doesn't. Cheese will go outside when it's hot. It's funny as fuck. And he says, "Fuck that down here on." He goes out there and does his duties, what he has to do, and he'll bark at the neighbors a couple times, like, rah, 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 and then come running in the house real quick. He just lays and spreads out on the steps in the sun. But we had a couple of rattlesnakes in the area, so I got some stuff called Snake Begone. Is by Begone. That medication. And a medication. No, it's not a medication. Please don't take it as a medication. But it's supposed to help deter the rattlesnakes and shit. And it stunk bad for a while when you first put it down. I have never seen a rattlesnake in my house. My neighbor across the way has them. He had a lot of babies a while back. At least I'm not on a computer right now in the house. Where I admit, I know a lot of you guys do it too. Spend a lot of time in the house because, like both of us, we don't, well, I don't. I show a lot of out and about. If this is who I think it is, I don't want to say your name because you guys have to make videos about it. Probably gonna make a video about this, but you live in such a beautiful place. Oh my God. But I understand about mobility as a bitch. I get that. I have problems with mobility. It's hard. I'm sure if you could, you would. I'm working on something, bringing you guys real soon here, though, with me helping with my mobility problem, so I can get out and about and go hiking, and I got all this cool shit. You guys will see pretty soon. It's just too hot right now, and my toys come in pretty soon. So waiting for the delivery. My toy. I got toys. I thought about buying this toy for about a year and a half, though. A lot of research. I don't know. See, the Chocolate Mountains, they're gold-bearing and silver-bearing mountains, and some copper, depending on the point. More by the, where Glamis is. By Glamis is there's a lot of mines by the Glamis area, and it's not far from where I live. So I used to prospect. I used to go in the Azusa Canyon, and I got gold. I got pictures somewhere on Instagram of it or something. No, those still around. Those channels. That's all still there. Got a little vial. Never found very much. I used to sluice my gold. You guys ever do that? You ever sluice? So you lay this thing in the water in the river. You throw sand. You throw your gravel and shit in there, and the river separates it all. Maybe I'll do more live streams. Come out here earlier and just do this because I don't know, it's killing time. It's not so boring. Well, I guess my top fan today was No Job Buddy. Thank you. Messages retracted. That's funny. You taught me well about that stuff. It's been recorded already, right? No, actually, I didn't do any of that because I don't care about that. I don't care. That wasn't threatening stuff. It was just comments. You can't, I appreciate you coming in here and asking, though. You come in and you asked. You said, you're a liar. I said, no, I'm not. And, you come in here and you said your thoughts. And you're all welcome to do that. I'm not going to unblock your old accounts because I know that you'll end up saying some stupid shit one day. So, but you're more than welcome. I'm not going to block No Job Buddy. I'm not going to block you. So. But it was because of you. If this is you or one of your minions, that, I tried to hide where I was at here. I did a little bit, and you figured it out real quick, Partly my fault, of course. But now I just show what I show because you gave me peace in that department, So thank you. Because everybody's going to find out sooner or later, right? So you might as well be the first one, I guess. I don't know, dude. I think a lot of people that are in slabs, I mean, could afford to live here. That's but not everybody, but there are people with income that could live here, and it's not a terrible place. Like right now, I said they're playing volleyball over there. There's a group of people that I don't like that volleyball shit though. All those motherfuckers are in shape, dude. I'll be sitting here before I put shade. You put shade cloth on your windows in the summertime out here because it keeps the heat from penetrating through the windows, and it keeps my central air bill, electric bill down a little bit. So, am I losing my signal? No, you're just that boring, Mac. Let's do some exercises real quick. I don't know if you guys will be able to see me or not. I gotta be careful with my phone. Oh. I'll show you guys the new stickers I made. Don't get stoned and make stickers. This is what'll happen. I might have showed you before. Oh, you can't see it. Well, behind there's that sexy Mad Mac guy. And I forgot to put my screen name on there, yeah. And then I need to get another one from Angie because it's all fucked up. There's a slick guy. You guys would love that guy. You've been following him for a year for some reason. All right. Let's turn this around. And I can't believe I had 34 people in here at one time today. That was fucking amazing. I guess you can't see me. All right. Let's see. I gotta be careful with my phone because I got like a big ass crack in it, you know. Oh man. We don't want. Send donations to Mad Mac. Just kidding around. I don't want your donations. I don't think you can send me anything anyways. I don't even know. But I know pretty soon I'll be able to get them. When I got rid of my channel, my AdSense, there's like almost $100 in there, and I clicked on that shit and I wasn't paying attention until I got to get enough subscribers back to restart my AdSense and get monetized to get the $100 back. That's like $3 away from 100. Crazy. Only Mad Mac, you know. Yeah. I don't know if I ever monetize my channels again though. I don't know. Maybe. It'd be nice to raise money for something. And then when you raise money, people get all mad about it. So you try to do good, and people get mad because you want to do good. I hope you guys can hear me with these earphones. I don't know how good they are. I like it. I like this place, so that's not bad. Owners are pretty cool. I seem to get along with them. One of them's really encouraging me to work out and get my shit done, you know. So that helps. That's kind of cool. My neighbors and shit always making me food and shit. It's fucking, oh my goodness. Not always, but once in a while. I shouldn't say always, but they hook me up. So this is basically what I do. Ain't nobody in the wintertime. I won't be able to film like this in the wintertime. There's too many people because even though I'm not in slabs, you know, I still respect people's being filmed. What have I done this before? Let's see. What the hell is that? How is that even possible? $43, 44 minutes. I don't know if you can see that. Not hasn't been really working out. Talking to you guys and moving around. It'll be interesting when I go home to see how good you guys can hear me with these earphones. I'll show you the earphones. Charge lasts about 6 hours, maybe 4 hours, 5 hours. They're bone condensing headphones. Something I got off Amazon. They weren't really expensive. I don't think it's got a brand name, but yeah, they work great, man. They're cool. Listen to music. And they got MB3 if you want to, if you go underwater and shit. With the Bluetooth on, it's really well. It works really great. I love my music, guys. I give away a really nice speaker. Well, check this out. I bought a nice Sony speaker. Paid about $350 for it. And then I had the Ion speakers they sell at Walmart. 150. They got like 150. They got 100 watt, 50, 150, and like a 300 watt or something. And I believe I have 150 watt compared to the 300 watt Sony. And Sony's really not known for their speakers, which is it's kind of like, this is probably why. But yeah, the quality of the Ion speaker over the Sony speaker, Ion's it by tenfold, man. So all my life I've always been in stereo systems and nice shit like that. Stereo especially. Pioneer. I used to love Pioneer. The home stereo systems you guys know from the 70s and 80s. I got a metal detector I could actually even bring in the spool and it works in the spool. It's waterproof. I bought a Garrett AT Max. AT Max. With one of those Spitfire fucking coils, the 3-inch coils. Can't wait to try that shit out. I can't wait to get my toy. And then see if I gotta go adventure on the toy a little bit, see how good I am at it, and then bring my gold bearing property stuff with me. My gold finding tools. And then go to this mountain, because see what happened was when the military came in here and they land grabbed all that land from the miners and shit, right? All this land, there's a lot of gold mines up there. There's a lot of gold shit up there. And they took it, And I'm not going to be going where I don't think I'll ever be going where they drop bombs on the military part of it, but I'm sure love to drive right around it, though. Just, go find some telling piles, where they were mining at one time and run metal detectors over it. It's probably been done out here, but I don't know. I've been doing a lot of research on that shit, and I haven't seen a whole lot of it. Doesn't mean that people haven't out here. So we'll see. That point coming soon. I do talk about how I got a boring life a lot, though. I guess it's how you look at it. I mean, I got the pool and I got things I can do. It's just like the same old every fucking goddamn fucking day. But I moved to the desert, everybody. I moved to the middle of nowhere. Basically. I mean, just to go eat dinner at a nice restaurant, you're gonna drive 80 miles round trip. Easily. So there's a bummer if you see that big thing flying on the screen. Those are the things that make it hard to work out. Those are the things that make it like when you're walking. I like walking in the water. Like I'll walk laps, back and forth. Because in the water, I don't feel the pain. I don't have that pain fucking problem. I don't got none of that. It's easy. Get that shit done. It doesn't hurt like it does when like when I go inside. Like a couple weeks ago, I was on the bike inside the gym, and it's an older bike, and it's one where they have the arm things that go back and forth like this when you pedal. So I've been wearing the thing to measure my heart rate and all that, and it got up really high. I mean, it was like vigorous. But I did this workout for like 25 minutes like this, and I get on that bike, and I go home, I have my workout. Next morning I wake up, I can't lift my goddamn arms. This shit hurt, dude. I hurt so bad. I let this thing go for an hour, because I'm just having fun. 1 hour live stream. Yeah, so I wear this hat to keep the bombers from biting me. It helps. The back of it touches the water, kind of, so that's cool. Have you seen underneath it? I don't know if you can see it. Little mushrooms and shit. Kind of cool. I forget what it cost. Like $29 or something. I forget. It didn't be more than that or less than that, but it was on Amazon, I believe. Then where you guys are at, you're in there's this big thing here. As the sun goes further that way, this shade thing they built here will cover the pool perfectly in the middle of the day. A lot of people come here in the middle of the day too. But I've been enjoying the workout in the pool. I've been coming to this pool for like 2.5 month and a half, 2 months. Yeah. I missed the most days I've missed between workouts is like 3. But I'm always here back on the 4th day. But then usually I'm here every day, and I was swimming like at nighttime. But the problem with nighttime is depending on my day, if I'm like running around, or if I bring somebody to Walmart, or if I'm driving people around, or it doesn't even have to be driving people around, just like running around. It's a busy day. Sometimes I get really tired. People that have cancer, you know what the fatigue thing I'm talking about. You get so fatigued, you just want to go lay down. And I found it's just better to do it in the daytime, man, before I get any of that. Usually when I do my workouts in the morning, I feel better all damn day. The only fucking problem is that I don't even know what I was going to say. Plus I get a suntan. Mac and I have that garden. My sister calls it garden tan. I don't know. Because, you know, they have gardens. I got pools. So I try to grow these plants, everybody, outside my house, and I had a problem with this year because I had them outside my fence, but I only got like a 3.5, 4 foot dog fence that goes around my property that I bought. People are moving inside the fence. That'll help a little bit. You know, I read that they can jump a fence that's 8 feet tall, but maybe because I got a carport, it's underneath the carport. The clearance like not too much. Sure enough. I moved all that shit inside my house. That goddamn motherfucking deer jumped that fence, ate that navel orange tree, all the leaves off it. It seems to be coming back a little bit. Destroyed the fucking cherry tomatoes. Yeah, the plants it's gone. It's dead. The flowers are dead. He didn't eat the what's it called? I don't know. They didn't eat some of the things, but yeah, all the fruit stuff is gone. I want to grow, maybe I can grow the tomatoes in the house, but they're dead now, so I just wait for it to cool off. I've got to figure that one out. Then I found an awesome handyman because I had some plumbing problems. Well, you know what? It's not like bad because it got fixed. You know, it ended up being a big root ball in my fucking line, and they fucking found it. You know, the guy found it. So that was cool. So I mean, it's like still costs a lot of money though. You know, you only get so much money a month, and yeah, that was my spending money. It's gone. It's gone. $400 gone. Do you know what happened? I wouldn't have been nowhere that much, but I hired a first plumber, and he came in, and then I found out this guy in the park, and he came in afterwards. But the first guy, you know, I paid him his fee or whatever to come out and look at it. So okay, sir, well, it's right here, and the problem is over here, but we can't take this off because I used to plumb. I was in the plumbing unit for a minute, the non-union for a minute. I know the basics of plumbing, and he says, okay, well, because outside mobile homes, you got a thing you got to turn on and off. So there's a crack here. Well, there wasn't a crack there before because, you know, my hose right there turning on and everything, and it was never leaking before, but whatever. So there's a crack, and so okay, then I got to come back and replace this piece. That's going to be $450. So what? You just need to pop that off and knock the drain out. So I even knew that. And he said, oh no. So if I open this up, there'll be so much stuff coming out of this drain. It's going to flood your yard. It's only 30 feet of 3-inch pipe. And then in the house, it's not even that wide, so it's not that many gallons of water. I mean, I know common knowledge. So whatever, he leaves, and I said, well, call me. He says, call me, let me know if you want me to order the part. So the other guy ends up going up. It's all Mac. Call me next time. I went in there, fucking 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Fucking found out where it was at. Popped the part off that I was even telling the guy to pop off. Pop that off, and then you know how you have the 90-degree angle pipe that goes down. You guys, and you know about plumbing, it has that 90-degree angle pipe. Well, inside that pipe, where it goes down, part that goes down, drops down. Somebody about I don't know when they did, but there's a washing machine in one of my sheds outside, and they ran a drainage pipe through that side pipe that drops down like 4 feet. All that they didn't seal the pipe around there enough, so roots got through it. So the roots formed a fucking root ball in there. So I paid the guy. There's a pipe that was like up part and down part, and the part that comes up the side. Okay, I had him replace that from the 90-degree angle, so that way I can just drop. I can look down inside and see if that root forms again. And it's easier to run snakes and stuff down there. That's from Mad Max experience. So I had him change that part out to make it easier. And then next time I just fucking do it myself. So I upgraded my house a little bit, adding that part on. And he's gonna come out and put a new toilet in and a shower. So, all right, I'm gonna let you all go now. It's about an hour. It hasn't even been an hour yet. That's a boring live stream, Mac. I'm gonna do my workout for 15 minutes and then I'll come turn this off. Well, I know it can be a terrible signal. I can do it. I'll come turn you off in 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna do a serious workout, and then my first official hour live stream, and I think I'll bring them back from swimming. Unless there's people in the pool, then I'm not gonna bring you guys back. So I'm testing the sound right now. It's how far away you can hear me. You can hear me across the whole pool? That'd be kind of fucking cool, right? Right? Yeah, they're still playing volleyball up there. I hear them yelling. I mean, I could go over there and meet people, but there's an anxiety part of me that says, hey, whoever the troll was that came in, I kind of think I know who you are. I don't, maybe. One of them, one of about 4 or 5 of you guys. Come back and talk next time. Get out what you have to say. You know, and then you can delete it afterwards. I'm not going to screenshot it. You can do whatever you want. You know, I can't let stuff like that stress me out no more, man. You know, hopefully none of you guys ever get this stuff, and you know, hopefully, you know, if you get it though, and you're old like me, maybe having terminal or incurable is better. I don't know. I know it's crazy to say that shit, but Ibrance medicine, I take the chemo medicine, I'm still able to do things, you know. But then when the fatigue kicks, that's one of the hard parts when the fatigue kicks in, and that part's a bitch, dude. That's the thing. It's so hard to plan things with people sometimes, but ever since I've been coming to this pool, it's been easier. I know I don't got friends that are here every day. I don't see them every day. As, you know, I talk about that sometimes because, you know, I miss it. I mean, they didn't move away. I did. You know, I'm coming. You know, I know that, so that's cool. Sometimes, you guys get racing minds, or your racing mind thoughts make you say dumbass shit. I'm working on that. But one of those awesome, amazing friends of mine, about a week ago, made me a killer dinner. I went over there like at 7 at night. It's pork or chicken? Pork with rice. Like stir-fried rice. The shit was good, dude. And we just chilled and had dinner. You know, I don't get to, you know, hang out like that with them every day like I used to. And, you know, we do that, man. You know, it's been a minute since we've done anything like that, and that shit was fun. I had a good time. So, Those people are living their lives, you know. Things change. That's the thing that people don't seem to understand. Things change. And sometimes it takes me a minute to get used to those changes. I mean, you know, that's why I do YouTube. I try to explain to people that have or going through what I'm going through that it's okay to go through that, you know. At least I'm not out there fucking like getting wasted and shit, you know, getting drunk like I used to, you know, just doing dumb shit, and getting mad at the internet, you know, and going home like making these fucking, I'll show them, let me make this video, let me spend 4 hours on this video to make this video, because I'm gonna make him feel bad about himself. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. That isn't my style no more. That's your guys' style, and it's fine. Ain't nobody changing nobody. I mean, when I used to watch you guys, I mean, when you're biggest son, ain't no, I do what I, you know, you do what you want. You know, you're the B, the big B, you're the big B Q, big BQ. That's okay. That's what you want to be. You do that. I'm gonna be Mad Mac. Works out in the pool once in a while. Does videos. I'm gonna go home. I won't turn on YouTube and watch 20 fucking. I'll go home, play with the dogs for a while, maybe go outside. We'll kick it. And let them do their duties. Check my plants when I got this little meter thing. I go around and check my plants to see if they need to be watered because I'm really terrible at over watering shit. So, and then I know whether I have to water them the next day or not. So I do that. Got some dishes to put away. Got the trash to take out too today. So, gotta take that trash out today. Gotta clean the fridge out. Going shopping in a few days, so gotta go do a blood test and see my primary in about a few days too. I'm so glad I get to see the primary though. I'm gonna ask her about some doctor stuff. Get those referrals rolling. Alright. This is a long hour today, even talking to you guys. All fucking... I cannot believe earlier that there was fucking 34 people in here. What the hell? I guess I have to start doing this more often. I don't know. I just have to work out next time though. I have to sit here and just tread water with you guys for an hour, you know? It's just hard to see the screen. It's so bright out here. I'm trying not to film people. Alright. Gotta have respect. So I went to Walmart in Lakita about a week ago and did a pickup there. That wasn't bad. Used to do them in Brawley. I'm going to try a different one, I think, a different Walmart this month. In a few days, I'll do that blood test. We'll see. You know what's nice about, see, when I lived in Slabs, we always went to Brawley and we went to El Centro. Everybody did, as far as I know. And where I'm at right now, it's about 14 miles from Slabs, the opposite direction of Brawley. And now I go the other way. And you got Trader Joe's, you got Whole Foods, you got so many markets, so many different. You got the discount markets, you got the expensive markets, you know. You got Gelson's. When I was a courier and I'd pick up at Gelson's. Have you ever been to a Gelson's market? I don't know, people are from all over the United States, but Gelson's market is a very richy, expensive, big market. You get caviar and everything there. I used to pick up for the rich there. The one in Pasadena and the one out there in, I can't think, Northridge somewhere? I don't know. Nice fucking market, though. I like Trader Joe's. I do a lot of Trader Joe's. I like. Try the Flame Neons from Trader Joe's, man. Fucking so good. I love it. Their salads. And, they got unique food. So, I might hit Trader Joe's. They got the yellow watermelons. Every time I go out there, I pick up yellow watermelons for people that ask me to do that for them. Alright. 1 hour, Mac. They tell me I gotta make a video for an hour, so it's only 5 more minutes. So right behind you guys is a big jacuzzi. It says 11 people can fit in it. That's pretty good size. I really like the jacuzzi on the other side. They got 3 of them, and for the longest time I didn't get in the one called the hot pot. I don't know why. Maybe the name, who knows? But well, I came in the summer months. I guess it just didn't sound appealing when I first got here. But man, when you get in that thing, because all it is doesn't. This water right here. This is from a hot spring. This is from a spring. All this water. It's not regular tap water. And in this, okay, and then in this water, there's chlorine. And that jacuzzi back there, it's spring water and chlorine. Well, that one jacuzzi over there's only a jacuzzi over there. It's called a hot pot. It's just pure hot spring of water, and from the spring or whatever. It's hot, and they don't put chlorine in there, so you get all the benefits of the minerals in there and all that. It's good for the skin. It's good breathing, and it's good for you. I remember having a neck issue for a few days, or that, and I get pins and needles in my foot on my back surgery when they pinch my nerves, and I get in that damn thing, stand there for 20 minutes, that shit's gone. It's not like a regular jacuzzi, man. It's gone. So, it's my understanding. You can do your own research on the place, but people come here from all over the world, dude. Everywhere. Because of the hot springs here. Because they're unique in what they have in it. One day I'll take a screenshot and put it on my Instagram. They got a little fountain thing over there that tells everything that's in there. It's unique or something, I don't know. I got lucky, dude. I'm at a good spot. It's not expensive. I do what the HOA says. My house is good. There's HOA, but they're not really it's not really enforced too much, I mean, it is like if you want to build the front of your house or paint a house or paint a certain color and all that, you got to run it by it with them. I want them to, how nice a wood fence would be. Everybody's got fucking metal. If I get a wood fence that's treated for the sun, I got to research it more. It would look nice, dude. Out for my carport area to run it, a nice fucking fence. Now I got a guy who does all that shit. I mean, I can even build my own goddamn motherfucking fence, but I just ain't got the energy to do it. That's why I should build my own fence. I can make it so much nicer than anybody else. And then use like redwood or something. I have to research it. I don't know. We'll see. Chain link would be cool too, though, because then the airflow. But I don't know. Stoner Talk with Mad Mac in the pool. This is what we're gonna call it. Stoner Talk. Stoner Talk. Yep. Because sometimes when I come down here, I'll have one of those. Almost every fucking time I come in the pool, not in the gym. But when I come to the pool, I have a THC drink. I drink 100 millimeters. 100 millimeters, I do. 100 milligrams. They're called Uncle Arnie's. They're sodas. They got grape, they got orange, they got a strawberry. And then what is it called? St. B's? Is that what it's called? I went to the dispensary. They said, you should try the syrup stuff from them. And you're supposed to put 1.5 millimeters. I guess use a syringe or something. I don't know. into a glass, and that's supposed to be your shot. But I usually just take the cap, and I use it from. I decide how much I'm taking the cap. 2 got me really high. 1 was nice. Half 1 was great. So I might have to invest in that. Today they're half off too. But it was a tight month and I ain't got it. So I got some shit at home. I got some more drinks. So I'm good until next Monday. Stay tuned to. Maybe I'll do a live stream when we go to Mexico in about a week or 2. I'm going down there. Alright, boy. Bye. It's been an hour. I'm going. Bye.